This is The Extra Point, an Arizona's Family Originals podcast, sponsored by your Phoenix Suns.
Hey everyone, Julia Lopez here alongside Elliott Polakoff, and joining us today for a very special Extra Point podcast is Cody Simon, rookie for the Cardinals, and also Will Johnson, rookie for the Cardinals. Thank you guys so much for coming inside.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so we got Ohio State here, Michigan here. What was the first interaction between the two of you?
I don't remember really, but it was. Yeah. We're friendly, but we still have our rivalry in mind. So
yeah, we always give each other like little things we say to each other all the time when we're talking about stuff. But yeah, it's all love now. Now that we're teammates.
Did you guys know each other at all during college, or not really? Besides just doing scouting and stuff like that.
Yeah, not really. Yeah,
not at all.
No. And I mean, now that you guys have had the chance to get to know each other, what are some initial impressions of the other person?
I'll say he's a quiet guy, but he's a hell of a player, and he's a great person, and you know I'm excited to get to know him more as well through this process.
Yeah, I say Cody's a very sharp, cerebral guy, hard worker, all those things.
Oh yeah, well, just you guys have obviously been at the facility here for a few weeks now. Just how has it been for you guys just to kind of acclimate a little bit?
Yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. I mean, we just go from playing a long season and now going to the draft process, but now we're all in the same boat, and the NFL world is a little bit different than college world, but we're adjusting pretty well, and the team is welcoming us with open arms, and we're just excited to get the process going.
What are you guys' thoughts on Arizona and being here in the Valley so far? I mean, had you spent a lot of time in Arizona prior to becoming a Cardinal?
Yeah, I was actually out here all pre-draft training. So I got used to it a little bit, kind of know my way around. So
you used to the heat right now?
No, I'm not used to the heat.
I was gonna say I don't think you're ever gonna. At least I never get used to the heat.
Yeah, no, I've never been anywhere this hot before, so I'm still trying to get used to it. But yeah, I like it though. I'd rather have the heat than the cold, and I've been in the cold my whole life, so I'm happy with it.
What about you, Cody?
Just like him, the heat is the biggest adjustment factor, and I mean, I'm from you get three summer months in the year, so. This is definitely an adjustment, but I'm liking it. Just like you said, the heat is always, better usually. So
this was your first time actually in Arizona, though, right? Like you've never been here before.
Never been here. No.
What was just your immediate reaction, like just kind of when you first landed?
Yeah, the flat. It's pretty flat out here. I loved seeing the mountains and everything, but you can see for miles, and I'm kind of from like a little hilly area, so you're not used to just being able to see everything. But I actually like the views. I like the what you can see from your house or even the facility. So it's pretty nice.
Are we gonna get you guys to go hiking sometime? Camelback, Paestua?
I've done what's it called, Sunrise Peak. Okay. I've done that one like twice during that pre-draft. So I've done a little bit.
What'd you think of it? Just the terrain.
It's like you get halfway up there, and it's like, dang, how far do I got left? But it's nice when you finally get up top and you see the view, and it's all worth it. So it's nice.
You always got to be drinking water out here.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're ever hydrated enough. But have you found a go-to like food spot you guys like a lot yet? I mean, or still figuring that out?
I went to Flower Child. I kind of like that.
Okay, that's always a solid spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got a chef, so I'm going to shout out my chef, Dame. He gets me right.
What's he cooking?
Anything you want, anything. Last night I had lamb chops, shrimp, and rice, and broccoli, so it's...
Damn, shout out Chef Dave for real. Yeah, that's some good eats right there.
And then, Cody, what do you get at Flower Child? I know there's a lot that you can get, but...
What did I get last time? It was like a bowl. It was a bowl with, not carnitas. It was like pork or something like that. It was good though. I'm gonna get more stuff from there, so I'm looking forward to it, but nothing crazy.
I love the salmon, broccoli, and the gluten-free mac and cheese. That's like one of my go-tos.
It's so good. Fries too.
Wow,
the sweet potato fries, right? Yeah, so bomb.
We have the same order pretty much.
Really? I love a good salmon.
Have you guys been talking back and forth with your family? And I know both of you guys are from the Midwest, East Coast kind of type thing. I mean, what have they been out here? Do they have plans to come out here? What's kind of the next steps for them?
Yeah, both my parents been out here. My dad pretty much stayed out here with me that whole pre-draft process, so he knows it just as much as I do out here. My mom, my sister have all been here, and my family's actually coming down here late July before I go to camp to spend some time with me at my house and kind of like a housewarming thing with my family, so that'll be nice.
Oh, so you already got a place out here too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. What about you, Cody?
Yeah, no, my mom and my girlfriend have been out here too, and just looking around and getting a lay of the land. I think they'll be back down a little bit, just like Will before camp, I think. So, it's been a good experience. I'm trying to get my whole family down here too, but we'll figure it out. I mean, the schedule's ever changing now, so we're just trying to figure out the right plan for things.
For sure. And obviously, you guys just wrapping up camp. How do you feel like that went? I mean, was it compared to maybe some expectations you had going into everything before you hit this break a little bit?
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed the entire process. Really, just getting to learn your teammates, learn the coaches, learn the style of play, and the way that the facility works. And I think the experience has been really well, like really good. And we're just trying to be sponges and learn as much as we can and try to find our role in this team and make sure we can have an impact.
What about you, Will?
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, it's been great. They've been very welcoming. They held us to a high standard. We got a lot of great players in that building, a lot of great vets, a lot of great young guys, and I think they put a great team together this year for us to have a successful year. So I'm excited to see the future.
Awesome.
I know we're looking forward to seeing what both of you guys can do, but we also want to see what you guys know about each other. Should we get into the game yet?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so we got these whiteboards out here. We got a few questions we're going to be asking you guys just to see how well you guys really know each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you said you didn't talk a
It's only
ton.
been a few weeks.
I was going to say you didn't talk a ton during college, but we're going to find out how much work needs to be done moving forward. You want to start out, Julia?
Yeah, the name of the game is How Well Do You Know Your Teammates? Okay?
Cool.
And I know nobody's going to judge you guys.
Yeah,
I know
no
it's just been a
judgment.
few weeks. Like, just have fun with it. And let's go ahead and start with Will. What is Cody's hometown?
There's kind of multiple answers you could get.
But you gotta,
okay.
There you go. Multiple answers. So if you get one, you're winning.
Ready?
Yep.
Got New Jersey.
Okay.
That
That's close enough.
Jersey City.
I
Okay,
mean,
that's
we got
specific.
Jersey in both of them, yeah. So
Jersey.
I think
That's
we count
fantastic.
that.
Yeah, that is
That's
a
the point.
win.
All right. So now, Cody, let's flip it on you. We're going to do Will's hometown.
We just did talk about it. Ready? So he's from a suburb outside of Detroit. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what-
Detroit.
Good
Nice.
job.
Okay. You guys said you didn't know
2
each
for
other.
2.
Yeah, I was going to say
That's
it's pretty
great.
good so far.
Awesome. All right. And then, Will, when is Cody's birthday?
We got to get some wrong answers at some point. That's part of this whole thing, but maybe
think it's
not.
coming.
Maybe, we'll see. You guys haven't talked about your astrology signs or anything?
No.
Ooh, that's a good one, too.
Have you not talked
Think
about
about his
I was thinking maybe you
personality,
could
see
narrow
if
it
I-
down.
But it's- oh man.
Ready?
Yeah.
I know, I'm an April Fool's baby.
Oh, man, that's so
April 1st.
easy to remember. Okay, so Will thought it was October 15th.
October 15th.
Okay. And who's older between the two of you?
I think I'm older.
Well, it's crazy. I'm actually, you're 22, right?
I'm 23.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't get my birthday away.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's my guess.
There you go. Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do one now. This is for Will. Where did Cody's mom go to college?
that's a crazy question. All right. I mean, I'm gonna just go with.
What do we got? Rutgers.
Rutgers.
What did he say?
Oh, she went to Michigan?
Oh.
I love how you didn't even write it still yet. Do you think you're ever gonna write or say the word?
I call them the Wolverines now, so that's
Okay.
That's my little.
It's a little
Baby
concession, I
steps.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a little bit better than TUN.
All right, Cody, what is Will's favorite cheat day meal?
Cheat day meal.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like he's never cheating with the chef that he's got.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I got a cheat
Isn't
day
it?
meal no more. Got it though.
Oh, we got a lefty.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna say wings.
Okay, Cody.
Oh, bingo.
What's the go-to wing flavor?
I mean, I just like regular fried chicken with the lemon pepper on
Okay,
top,
I was gonna
or
say
some
lemon
buffalo
pepper.
wings.
Can't go wrong with that.
One of
Yeah.
those.
Okay.
Oh,
Have you
lemon
guys
pepper.
found a good wing spot out here?
Not yet. I've heard about ATL
Yeah,
wings.
that's what I
ATL's not
heard.
bad. Yeah.
Okay, flats or
Drums.
I'm drums.
I'm a flat guy.
okay.
Well,
No one's drum guy.
I was gonna say
everyone's
that,
flats, but I always
but
like
you
drums.
go drums. Okay.
Flats are just easier to eat, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, to some people say drums are easier, but
I feel like either way, I'm just getting sauce all over my
Exactly.
face, pretty much.
Unless
but-
it's like a, dry.
Yeah. All right. Will, what is Cody's hype music? Does Cody know Cody's
oh,
hype music?
I got a good one.
You got a good one?
Ready?
Oh.
Music.
I
really
really
got
got
it.
I got it right.
That, no, he's really right. But
Wow.
I listen to one song like before every game. That's my mom sends me a song every morning, or every game day morning. So it's from LL Cool J.
It's the
Oh,
same
nice.
one?
Same song since high school, really.
Which one?
Yeah, which song?
It's I'm Bad. It's
Okay.
a good song. I like it.
And you've been doing this for a long time, since you were like a kid?
Really, since I started playing high school games, like
Nice.
every morning. So it's just been a tradition now, and I'm gonna keep it going. Really.
Cool.
Besides that, though, you don't really listen to anything, right?
Nah, really not anything. Yeah, he got. I would give him that one.
There you go. Okay, so that's a half a point.
Have we been keeping score? I don't know. I mean, they're getting most of them.
I think our producers are keeping
Oh, okay,
score.
are we?
Hopefully.
I was going to say, because I don't know.
Oh, man. All right. This is for Cody. If Will was a superhero, what would his superpower be?
Superpower me.
This one's tough. I feel like there's so many that you can choose from. All right, let's see it.
I'm saying telephone.
Oh my gosh, teleportation.
I just feel
Got
like
it.
he's a cornerback. You want to be in different spots. I don't know.
Yeah.
Catch and fix.
Okay, that was
Cody
impressive.
might know me pretty well.
All right, well, would Cody rather get a sack or an interception?
Ooh.
We know what Will's writing. I don't know what Cody's writing here. Yeah,
It's so much harder to get.
yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
All right, let's see. All right, Will, would Cody rather explore outer space or the deepest part of the ocean?
Would I rather explore it?
Yeah. Which one? Outer space or the ocean?
Oh my god.
Yeah, space.
Okay.
Yeah, space.
Wow, you guys are on the same page.
The real answer is neither, because but if I had to pick one,
You like ground level?
yeah. Keep going.
Cody, all right, how many tattoos does Will have?
I don't even know how many. I have. So, next question.
All right. Let's Cody, we'll throw it back to you. If Will was a superhero, what would his superpower be? Or did we
Oh,
already
yeah,
ask that
that,
one?
yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right, I got to paying more attention here. Is Will more likely to celebrate a big hit or act like it's routine?
I think we knew that from his tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You celebrate?
See,
Oh.
That was
After a big hit, I think I'm getting
How,
hyped.
Heck yeah.
how are you celebrating?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just turning up. I don't really know. It's just in the moment.
Okay.
But usually I'll probably act like it's routine, though, if it's a regular play or something like that.
Okay.
All right. And then, Cody, does Will have any pregame rituals? And if so, what would it be?
I guess I haven't really wanted to know that.
Your teammates now, though.
Well, looking over his shoulder.
I wrote mine already, so I'm good over here. I
I'll probably say
think I said it in one of our meetings before, so you might remember it. That's one. Yeah,
meditate.
meditate.
Oh, okay.
Meditate.
I would count that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's pretty close.
Yeah, really good.
You did say that. I do remember.
All right, so should we switch to asking the questions for the both of them?
Yep.
And, all right, who has the better fashion game? That was a quick answer, Cody.
Oh man, yeah.
I don't pay a lot of attention to fashion.
Would you call yourself pretty fashionable, Will?
I think so. I try to.
I saw some of those draft day fits that you were putting on and the aloe and everything. Like
It was nice. I think I had the best on the red carpet.
Okay,
I
thought you were.
so.
What did you go with?
I had like a ivory colored aloe suit.
Awesome. So when you are like picking out like what you're wearing for the day or even like game day, like what like really catches your eye or like what's kind of like your thing?
I think I really just try to go however I'm feeling, whatever makes me feel comfortable that day. That's just what I put on.
Does it make you feel like just more confident too, like when you look good?
Yeah, I think that's just whatever vibe I'm in, however I'm feeling. That's kind of what I let my outfit do the talking, I guess, a little bit.
Can't wait to see game day.
What about you, Cody? Are you pretty you a big fan of like athleisure or something?
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it
hoodie
basic.
and sweats or something if you could.
That'll probably be every day if I could.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm interested in fashion stuff, but I mean, I don't think I have the eye for it. I don't have the artistic like view of it.
That's what moms and girlfriends are for, though.
100%. That is their job.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, who is more competitive between the two of you?
I'm gonna say,
Both? Yeah, Will says both.
I thought he
Cody
was saying
says me.
himself too.
anytime we're talking, we're always competing. So, you know, off Michigan, Ohio State, we're always competing against each other. So,
I think that's going to go on forever.
How often does that get brought up between you guys?
Oh, I say a lot just because he doesn't have anyone in the facility with him. Yeah. So there's a bunch of Ohio State staff.
He does actually have somebody here.
Okay.
You know, I just
There
gotta
we
say, get this jersey out a little
make
bit.
me feel at home.
I don't know if you know this, but I went to Michigan actually. So Cody,
So now
I was gonna say, but you know what? I'm still outnumbered heavily in the locker room by all the Ohio State guys. But
crazy, right?
but when the Cards drafted Will, I was excited that there would at least be some kind of Michigan presence in the room.
You gotta have some.
And your mom went to Michigan, so is that something that ever got brought up? Like, I mean, when you were going through the whole recruiting process, was she like, "Oh, I don't want you going to Ohio State"?
Well, no, she wasn't that. She wasn't that rabid of a fan. But
Yeah.
she always thought I would go to the Wolverines. I guess.
Oh, you almost said it.
Oh no, I was gonna say too much North, but the Wolverines. I need to practice that. But yeah, but no, I you know, I don't even think really they were that super interested in me.
Okay.
So that kind of made it a little easier. But yeah, no, Ohio State. I've always liked Ohio State. So
if it makes you feel any better, I went to Michigan during probably the worst the worst 4-year stretch at Michigan ever. My first game, Will, was Appalachian State.
Oh,
Yeah, that's tough.
So yeah, we didn't beat Ohio State any of the years that I was there. So it was a long 4 years, but good times up in Ann Arbor though.
yeah.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. Who is more likely to talk their way out of a flag?
Out of a flag.
Talk their way out of a flag. Yeah.
I think I would.
I'm gonna say Cody.
Okay.
Why are you
just
saying
say-
that?
I think I would have more interaction. Like refs call flags on cornerbacks all the time, and they can't really say anything. But you know, I got a little bit more. I'm a little bit closer to him sometimes with the ref right behind me. So
Yeah,
I
I just
don't know,
think
that's a weird one.
I think he'll be a little more calm in that moment. I think
Yeah.
I'll be hot. So. I wouldn't talk him out of it
He'd
probably.
be celebrating too much apparently over there.
Yeah, they have short leashes with cornerbacks too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's tough precedent.
Okay.
Do you like introduce yourself to the refs? Like just say, hey.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta get better at that because it does make a difference in the NFL. So, I mean, you see the same refs all the time. So, I think I'll work.
Did you
on
have some favorite refs in college that you would like see on a regular basis?
That's
that
some
you-
least favorite.
Yes, least favorite. What about you, Will?
Can you write it down? Just kidding.
Not naming names.
We had some refs that were always at our practice that refed a few games, so that was cool. But
Yeah.
not really, no.
Okay.
All right, so this is a question for both of you. Who would last longer on a deserted island?
What they started.
Okay.
Me and me. Both of you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate the confidence.
That's a
though.
tough one. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
I just feel like Cody's not a very outdoorsy type of person. So
I'm not, but I'll do what I got to do
Yeah.
to survive. That's really what
Resourceful.
it comes down to.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
What would be the one thing that you would have with you? Like if you could only bring one thing on the island.
I'll probably bring a knife or some sort of something to cut with. Probably a knife.
I'll say like a lighter, something so I can start a fire whenever I want,
There you
cook
go.
some food, all that.
Good answers. Yes.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. All right. This would be an interesting one for me. What was your favorite Big Ten stadium to visit? So you can't say Ohio State and Michigan.
Not Ohio State.
Yeah.
I mean, you could for the other person.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Minnesota's an interesting one.
That was my first game with fans.
Oh,
I got there during COVID.
yeah.
And
Okay.
So they were jacked up, and that was my first real like actual game, and it was a pretty good environment, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
And Will, you chose Penn State. Why is that?
It's just super hostile, super loud, and it's like that environment's. I haven't been in an environment like that before. Maybe closest thing was probably their stadium, but they're just their stadium goes straight up, so they're just right on top of you. They're super rowdy, so it's a great environment.
Is there an NFL stadium that you guys are like really looking forward to playing in?
I guess
Ooh.
our stadium.
Yeah. Do we play at AT&T?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I've played there before, but not for NFL games. So I think that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be cool.
Awesome.
Were you guys ever at Penn State for a night game?
Nope.
I was for COVID,
Oh, okay.
and it was no fans there.
not really.
different.
Not really the usual experience.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They didn't want to make us a night game. That's
Who's the better cook? I think I know the answer to this one.
I do love cooking. Though. That's one of my like pastimes.
Okay, so what are some of your go-to meals, Cody?
Just grilling. I mean, when we cook, or me and my girlfriend, I'll usually do the grill stuff, and she would do the sides, sometimes sides, and so we make some pretty good meals. I do steaks and chicken and
Okay.
burgers. I pretty much try to be well rounded, but I could definitely do better.
I know you got a chef, Will, but if you cooking, is there anything that you go to?
My dad's a great cook, so I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to ask him to give me some recipes and things like
Yeah.
that, but not yet.
Okay.
All right, and this is the last one for you guys. Who is the bigger trash talker on or off the field? They both go with Will.
I don't really talk trash a lot on the field.
What kind of trash talk are we talking here? Like, how do you get in other players' heads?
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's like trying to get in their heads. It's more just like friendly trash talk. I don't know. It's kind of in the moment. I'm a very in the moment type of player person, so I let my emotions come when they come. Yeah.
Do you feel like the most people that you're talking with talk back, or is it one-sided?
No, it's usually, I mean, like when we play Ohio State, like trying to talk to Marv, like he's not going to say a word. Like, stuff like that. So I really only talk to receivers that talk to. I'm usually not the guy to like start it, but I'm definitely
You finishing it?
Yeah, I'm going to finish it for sure.
Which one's like the most vocal wide receiver you've been up against?
That's a good question. Dang. It was like a receiver or like a running back from Fresno State.
No way.
That was not what I
Yeah,
was
I
expecting.
Wow.
He just kept talking the whole game. He wasn't even out there. He was just like find his way to me somehow and have something to
No
say.
way.
But yeah, I don't know why I remember that, but he's probably the only person that really stands
Well, you can
out.
talk to Michael Walker about that because he's a Bulldog. He's a Fresno State Bulldog. So I wonder which one that was because I covered Fresno for about 6 years. So
Yeah,
I wonder which player that was.
I think he was number 2 running
Okay.
back. So whoever that is.
That's awesome. It makes it more fun for you, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Get a pick 6 right after. It makes it feel good.
Exactly.
True, yeah.
All right, so we're going to flip the tables. You guys are going to ask us how well we know each other.
And
And
we
see-
don't know these questions either,
Yeah,
too. So like,
I have no
So
idea.
it could be some ugly answers coming up.
These are the same questions on both paper. You can ask them in any order you want.
Okay.
If you need a
Take those
pen,
pens, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh boy. You guys did pretty well too, so this is going to be even more embarrassing when Julia and I aren't even close.
Yeah, I'm
probably.
surprised. I mean, we knew each other
Yeah.
pretty well. I guess I'll go for Julia. At what age? At what age did Elliott start shaving his head?
Oh my god!
That's a good one.
Oh man,
Cold.
that is. I have no idea.
I didn't come up with that question.
It's all right.
I gotta
It's,
say.
you know, so you gotta let it go at some point. So for some people, you know, so I
I'm gonna-
probably should have done it earlier, Julia. There's a hint right there.
Okay, wait. Now I gotta change.
Wait,
that.
now I got to think about when I was doing this. All right. Oh, was you right? Oh, okay. That's
28.
pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I had 25, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Few years out of college.
You held on pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay, for Elliott, how many goals did Julia score in her soccer career?
Oh,
I don't know that, but I have like a give or take.
We'll do like an estimate. Yeah, we know about Julia's soccer prowess in the newsroom. So,
Oh, come
Monster.
on. No,
wait, we talking about whole career or is this?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay. Oh, all right.
That's like how, I don't know. We didn't keep track, but I'll say.
Where'd you play soccer?
I grew up in New Mexico,
Okay.
but we won like a few state championships over there.
Okay.
He's got a big number.
Whoa.
Right?
Over 50.
Hey,
75.
technically, we're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I figured it'd be better to shoot
Goals are
high
tough.
than
I had a
to
lot
go
of
low.
assists
What
as a
position?
center mid.
Oh, center
Like,
mid,
yeah,
okay.
I had like a lot of assists and then did like the corner kicks and all that too. So,
Did you ever score a goal off a corner kick?
well,
Like
I was the one
Oh,
kicking it.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
did it
you
ever
can
go
Oh,
straight
no,
in?
no. Usually just like the perfect would be like off the head and
Yeah.
in.
All right.
So,
For Elliott, who was the first professional athlete Julia interviewed?
oh, I like this one. Okay.
Good one.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
This is interesting. Professional.
Oh,
Marcus Allen.
Marcus
no,
Allen.
I said Peyton
Oh,
Manning.
that was close.
I knew
okay.
you were in
greats.
Colorado at some point. So
Oh man, but he was already retired at the time. It was at a golf
yeah,
tournament.
I was gonna say you definitely weren't interviewing Marcus Allen when he was
no,
playing. that's
it was
for
at
sure.
the Reno Tahoe Open.
Okay, nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, so I got for Julia.
Mm-hmm.
How many ties does Elliott keep at work?
I don't know. I don't know the exact answer.
many
That
extras?
changes depending on how many I remember to bring sometimes.
There's ties everywhere in our sports office.
That
Like,
means it must be at least more than like 3 or 4.
Oh yeah.
He's asking.
yeah. I'll say.
That's
Not
kinda
bad.
close.
10.
Why do you need 13?
Well,
ties
because
at
you know
work?
sometimes you just want to have one readily accessible, and if it goes kind of with the suit jacket or something like that, I just don't want to. I already don't wear a ton of dress clothes to be honest. So like if I can just kind of wear the similar shirt and just a different tie,
That's the issue.
That's a science.
That,
Yeah.
that can make up the difference in not.
I like the maize and blue tie. I peeped it. I see it.
I think you did that on purpose.
I thought about wearing this at the beginning of the conversation, but I didn't want Cody just be giving me a death glare the entire time. So I was like, I got to find a good time to bust it out. And then we started talking about Michigan, Ohio State a little bit more, and I was like, but yeah, this might have been planned a
There's
little
probably
bit.
a couple
well.
other ties you got. Switch into.
I do have a tie that actually looks exactly like an Ohio State colors, pretty much too.
Don't let him fool you, though. He went to Syracuse, so he has some orange ones
I
as
do,
well.
Yeah, I also went to Syracuse for a little
For
bit.
his masters.
So I got a whole bunch of weird ties.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are from our producer, Matt Hippie, so you can let him know.
I'm wondering why there's a question saying, did Elliott have to wear shoes to school?
That's what I'm. That's a yes or no right there.
Like, I kind of want to just know the backstory on that one more than ask you the question.
Okay.
Wait, can we answer it, though?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you can
I
answer.
mean, I don't need to write this down. I
No.
know what the answer is.
No.
Did I have to wear shoes to school?
Yeah.
I did not have to wear shoes.
What school is this?
It's
Team Up North. Oh, no.
Hey, I mean, you probably don't need to wear to some classes at Michigan too. You're out in the arb or something, you could just sit in the grass. Or but yeah, I mean, I went to high school in San Francisco, and it was a pretty, maybe some might say a little hippie of a school.
Yeah.
So
Bay Area.
yeah. So
Feel the grass, feel the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I would say shoes were still recommended, but you didn't have to.
That's
wear
cool
them.
though.
Yeah,
That is cool.
Yeah.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, you're not a fan of wearing shoes?
Nah, I'm shoeless all the time.
Okay.
My teammates are always giving me mess about it.
All right. That's an interesting
New
one.
nickname
Yeah, I
could be
was gonna
coming
say,
from
yeah.
that. Oh man.
Okay, for Elliott, what would Julia's walk-up song be for the air?
Oh my gosh. This
She's
is so
always
hard.
going to concerts, and
I know.
I don't know the names of half of the people she's going to.
I'm the
too.
biggest music person.
But yeah,
This is hard.
Your favorite musician?
This is a walk-up song though, so it's
like
got to be.
it's all over the place though. Like everything from like
that's
hip
a
hop
tough
to
question
country to chill EDM. It's awesome.
I'm terrible with song names too.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Can't be mad. She barely even knows her
I
own
know.
walk-up song.
Something like
It's a go-to.
Yeah.
okay.
She's writing a lot over there.
I gotta get the name and the band.
Oh, band. Bon Jovi. Okay.
Dark Skies by Arizona.
I don't know that.
I don't know that at all.
You guys need to listen to
Either of
Arizona.
those songs.
It's my life. Oh my god.
I don't know.
That's awesome. All right, and then we have one more left, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So,
Yeah.
What do you guys have?
Come on with what you think the best answer is going to be.
Let's do one of these for both of you.
yeah, it's my life. It's now or never.
Now she's already changing. See, I knew I would get that right.
Who is more likely to remember a game score from 5 years ago? That makes sense.
I know some random sports stuff.
Elliott.
But I also don't remember what I had
Oh.
for
One more
breakfast
good one.
yesterday.
Oh, Cody's got one
All
more.
right.
Who is more likely to get caught on a hot mic?
Oh. Elliott.
There you go.
Yep.
All of these are going to be Elliott.
You just have to remember the mic is always hot,
Right.
right?
That's a good point there.
Yeah.
Somehow, knock on wood, I have not been caught doing anything too bad on a hot mic before, but it's been some close calls, that's for sure.
Awesome. Well, Cody, thank you guys so much for joining us. We had a blast on the Extra Point podcast and getting to know you guys a little bit better. You guys were fantastic.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you,
having
guys.
us.
This is The Extra Point, an Arizona's Family Originals podcast, sponsored by your Phoenix Suns.